Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is the journal we are working on at the moment, and it's just to start fill it up. I'm thinking about some kind of pocket on the first page, and it's a lot of embroidery under this, so it almost feels like it's organic under these eco-dyed pieces, but something small that can be a little something to put some small things in. I thought about the one we did yesterday, but they are a bit big. Just something small like that, maybe with some flowers and stitching on. So let's go with that. I still want the possible new owner to have the freedom to use it properly. That's always my goal when I make my journals, that they will be used. And even if you don't want to write on the pages, you can still have some pockets to write some notes or some memories and put in the pockets instead, or put it in with a paper clip, so you don't need to be so afraid that it will be ruined in some way. A little textile label can also be added, so it's kind of happening something on the page. I like that. So the pieces we did yesterday, I have stitched on them. So now they have a little bit of embroidery on each and every one. And they will be used as belly band. Not all of them maybe in this journal, but we will see how much we can put in it. It's still rather flat, so we have a lot of goodies that we can put in. This was a flip I made with a piece of color swatches. And another organic piece with textile in the back and old book papers. So this one, it's in need of something. Thinking maybe to use part of it to that one's nice. So we don't need to cover all of it up. Felt very not straight. still feels that it's not straight. I must have been blind that day when I did these. Little too small. Let's use another piece. Not that way. Putting a little bit of distress ink on the embossed part so we can see the beautiful flowers a bit easier. Let's glue this down first. When I have embossed the paper, I always put something on the back of them because they often get so fragile of the embossing. So I'm a bit afraid they won't hold. So it feels like it's needed a bit of textile or thicker paper on the back of these pockets. I'm not sure if I like that shiny. I think we go for some antique handmade piece instead. This has been on bed linen, so I have cut them out so they have this little edge with textile. That's better. Sometimes it's really nice with the shiny textiles, but needs to give the right feeling. green maybe, as we have a green, we have this green page on the other side, so that can be cute. These are pieces of the old wallpaper that I was preparing yesterday. I thought I maybe could put some small pieces on the other side to get the blue color on that side too. These are really fragile, so somewhere in the beginning of 1800. But it's really fun to be able to use these original pieces of wallpaper. I took a few in a bag so we can use some more. Love those. just take the other piece and put it down here so it's kind of keep the pages together. Okay, let's move on. See if we have something that's already done that could be used in this one. Maybe this one that is kind of the color swatches on it. Yes, let's go for that. Let's do this as a top spot. It's a bit heavy handmade paper on the back, so that's perfect if we want to have something a little bigger in it. Take a few more of these old wallpaper pieces out so that could be beautiful on that page. Or should we put it up here? Don't want to cover that beautiful page up. Let's just put it down for now as a decoration. You don't need to have pockets on every page. Just love that beautiful little piece. Nico is snoring behind me. I wonder what the night noise was, but it was Nico that was sleeping and snoring. Oh, that little boy. I just saw this almost purple text, and I think that could be nice with that old photo frame on that one. I think that was thought as a flip, as I have put some, or a journaling card maybe. I have this on the wrong side, so I'm not sure. Can we move that? I don't think so. I have put it down with my bookbinding glue, so let's see if we can find something else in that tone. Way too big. I'm searching and searching here in my big box of already made things. No, not the right thing to use. We have a little bit of purple here, and we have some gold, and I actually think that could work. So let's do top spot. Holding it down for a few seconds. We have this little piece that is movable. I have put a little brad on it. Okay. Maybe we could go with the belly band. We have that greenish tones. That was perfect for that piece. But I think it needs something more behind it. Did we have another one of that wallpaper piece? Maybe leave that for writing instead. We already have that textile, so that was a bit boring. That's better. Need to keep the things out of my way so that I can work properly. This is an old hymn book to have in the church from 1846. Just picked it out of a book, and it was the book I have found in a thrift store, and it had this old bookmarks and pressed flowers in it, so it felt really special. But we need to use it, so here it is. Can't save all my books for later. Need to use them and enjoy them, I think. Just put a little decoration on this side too. More fun to write on it if it has something nice to begin with. And then let us put down this belly band. I think I want to put a little thin paper on it, so that these stitching won't be in the way when we are going to put something behind it. It's some knots, so we don't want to struggle when we use it. So easy to do like this instead, and the problem is gone. Now the pages are kind of holding together. We have the same piece of eco-dyed paper on that side. These two pages are gessoed, so I think I will leave them for now in case I want to paint something. These are already got some pockets. This one. I did one of those from yesterday with a pink thread. Here we are. See? Perfect. Of old book page in the corner, and should we maybe take a little piece of this wallpaper too, so that it goes with the decoration. Like that. I think I want to do this as a side pocket, so we have the opening here and glue it on 3 sides. And let's put something on the back of this too, so that we don't get stuck when we'll put something in it. I think I want it that way. So let's cover up that embroidery so it won't be in the way. Perfect, now we can see the pink behind it and we can see the pink in front of it. And we got the pink on the embroidery. And we got some green, some green and some green. Going perfect. And the wallpaper's decoration. I like that. So, should we go for a painted old book page? I think so. And I think we are going to use it as a big pocket from the side. So then we will put on some textile on this part to make sure that it's perfect and will hold for using of that as a pocket. These are thin, so you can see the pattern from the glue right now, but when that dry it will disappear. These are all originals, so they are painted straight onto the page. And I have even put the date on it. So the 17th of October. It says remember, I thought it was December. I thought, have I been totally crazy again and take the wrong month? But it was right this time. So let's do one more. Should we continue with leaves as we have it on that page? We could continue with this one. No, we should have it on this side as the paper is another color. That's much more perfect. And I actually think we will use this as a side pocket too. Do a little mark so you can see that. And this is sturdy paper, so this is in no need for strength. It's old, but it's one of the front papers that's always thicker than the pages that are inside. Put it down straight. Needs a little bit more glue down there and up in the corner, I think. This is also an old book page, but I have put textile on the middle of it, so it will be sturdy. Put this here for now and see where we want to put it later on. If it will go into that pocket maybe. I have another one that is embroidered. I think that could go nicely there. I'm not sure. I would like something more up here, but we might be able to do something like that later. That was boring. Maybe a piece of this, that with one of the real leaves in that corner. I will for sure put in some labels later on or something like that. So as the little finishing touch. My dog Nico is so fun. We was doing our usual walk today, and then one of the neighbors had got a new horse, and he saw right away that it was a horse that hadn't been there before. So he pulled me towards the horse, and he needed to say hello. And the horse was really calm and nice, so they sniffed each other, and then Nico was satisfied to continue his walk. But it's so fun that they can really see when new friends are arriving, and he showed me clearly that he really needed to say hello to this four-legged lady. And I'm so amazing every time that's happened. He is so clever. I actually didn't think about it until I saw him pull against the horse, and I realized that wasn't the usual horse. And I just think it's amazing that he can see that right away and react on it and want to say hello. But that's nice. So now we got a new friend. I haven't spoken to the neighbor yet, so I don't know the name of the horse. So we just call her Lady Pony for now. She was gray and white, really beautiful. So he probably saw that she had the same color as he too. So a new white friend with a white head at least. She had a cover on, so I didn't see all of the body. Okay, I think that was a nice one. So should we put in some more? One more today. Should we try one of my paintings maybe? Let's see if we have a big one for this. I wanted in the end of the book, because I have this tab on it, so I wanted to kind of show that it's the end of the book. Maybe it should have had some stitching. Do we have time for that? Just something small. always have time for some stitching, doesn't we? Don't we? Maybe it's the right way to say it. Like that, so it's not in the way. Love that feeling and sound of the crinkly page. I think I need to check how far out we should put it. So we're getting there. Still can put a few more things in it without problems. So we will continue. Just checking so there is nothing that we have glued together. When we do this a little fast, it can get stuck sometimes. I think it was all right today. So thank you again for keeping me company. I hope that I will be able to do another session tomorrow. I'm preparing for a little exhibition on a friend's cafe, but that won't need to be done until Sunday, so I think I will be able to do another session on the journal too tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it and could find out some new ideas to work on. I will be back and we will continue. So until next time, bye bye from Sweden.